And there's something else too. Kerry found this.
Well, this, I think, is a movie prop Daily Planet newspaper, and I think it's from Superman 3, and for 40 quid it was worth a punt on.
Yeah, and we may have actually wasted £40 because Kerry isn't sure if it's the real thing or just a fake.
I tell you something, I know somebody who will know the answer, and if it's right, he'll really want to get his hands on it.
For a lot more than 40 quid. Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
The only thing is, he lives in Cornwall.
Well, you know what? I looked at the distance on a small map, and it seemed as though we'd get there a lot quicker.
It was only 8 inches on the map.
And for some reason, we seem to go remarkably slow when you drive. I don't think we've gone over about 40 in this heat. Cornwall's a long way away.
From everywhere.
The man we've come to see is Paul Mulvey, an old mate of Kerry's who has a shop in Mevagissey, crammed full of curiosities. Kerry had planned to take me to see him a little later in my training, but reckons our Daily Planet find could be right up his street.
What are the people like who come to your shop? You know, what kind of characters are you getting in there?
Well, you get everyone from, you get a lot of kids coming in with their mums and dads, and then you get all the way through to sort of 8-year-old retirement.
From
folk.
8 till 80?
Yeah. Yeah, everyone, they're all
And
interested.
how do you screw them into the ground and make money out of them?
I don't screw anyone out of the ground to get money. I'm in it for the love of the job. The best thing I learned is if you want to succeed, is to buy stuff that no one else has got, right? So if you want something a bit weird, you come to see me, and no one else has got it.
We sell one-off. Being a bit quirky.
Yeah. So when anything around the world now gets offered to us that's a bit odd, and we'll have a go at it.
What like then?
Well, you know, circus freaks, you know, pictures, bits and pieces in jars.
Sure, look at this. I've got a lobster boy in the vein. You want it?
Sorry, how many do you need? We got a whole family out there back there. They got fingers like that, you wouldn't believe it.
So it's basically...
No, we sell anything you can't get anywhere else.
But what Paul does, you do go out and buy unique things, not necessarily just those sort of things, but
no.
I mean, I remember you being into Nelson before other people were,
Yeah.
and you were buying for 5 years.
Last year we sold a lot. We earned about 20 grand on the Battle of Trafalgar last year.
What's the next big thing to collect?
The next thing would be Antarctica, I think, because you've got the Shackleton expedition, the Scott expedition, and then after that maybe Titanic, and it's going to be big.
How much do you think a letter from one of the people on the ship makes?
Who to?
Well, Paul.
A letter from a passenger on board Titanic now, on Titanic headed notepaper, would be worth
About 800 quid.
Tell him.
Well, it's about 40 grand, I think.
Yeah, you'd pay 40 grand, I'd pay about 800 quid for it.
That's why you'll never have a letter from the Titanic.
And you would have a photocopy.
My attempts to become a dealer have so far landed me with 240 quid's worth of merchandise and an almighty hangover. Now we're hoping to sell the Daily Planet prop from the Superman film, which we bought for £40, to Kerry's mate Paul, but we're not sure if it's a fake. So, like a lamb to the slaughter, it's my job to get the best price.
Be chatty, say, look, I've got this. It might be for you, I'm not sure, you know. Be really low key about it, but don't give too much away.
Right, okay.
And hopefully he'll tell you, oh yeah, no, these movie props do turn up.
Right.
If he does that, you know he'll be interested.
Okay.
Then it's all about the price. I think it could be worth quite a lot of money, but we're perhaps not at that level yet where we can find that end user. So you've got to turn a profit, go out there and get something else.
Yeah.
Well, I think you should ask him, I don't know, 250. But you know, really, I think don't go lower than 180. It's not worth it.
Have a look at this, Paul. I've got a little something that you might find quite interesting.
Yeah, oh, I like that, yes. From the movie?
Difficult to say. I don't know for sure, but...
So you bought this without researching it?
Well, I've seen the film.
Every episode of Superman had plenty of Daily Planets in there.
Yeah.
So there's maybe 50, 60 you can collect. And the headlines was always a big dramatic, wow, look what's happening in the world today, kids. So it's probably genuine. I mean, it's aged nicely. You can't manufacture that sort of gone off yellow, white colour. Where did you buy it?
Portobello.
All right.
Guy down there does a few sort of memorabilia things.
Okay.
You might know him. Steve.
Right, so you've bought this for a lot of money in Portobello Road off a bloke called Steve.
Yeah.
Right, and he says this is a genuine film prop.
Well, no, you said it was a genuine film prop.
Well, I said it looks pretty good
Yeah,
to me, but
yeah.
I mean, you know, where there's money, there's people faking stuff as well, so you've got to be really careful.
If you don't believe in it, I mean, I wouldn't want to sell you something that you're not happy with.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Well, there you go.
You were the most kind. No, it doesn't look like a forgery or a reprint because the small print is really sharp.
This
Well,
is great gear.
You know I want it now,
Yeah.
and I'm interested in it,
Yeah.
and you want the money, so what are you going to do?
I'm teaching
you here.
All right. I mean, I'm not looking for a long top, but
Right, okay.
3.
What, 300?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, no, I wouldn't pay that much for that.
Right. Okay.
You're going to sell this to an American, I
Yeah.
would think, and I would rate that about $200.
$200.
Yeah.
Tell you what I'll do.
Yeah.
Tell you what I'll do. I like your face.
Hey.
I like your face.
Oh, he's a tinker, isn't he?
You're a good guy. You're a good fella.
Okay.
I want to make you happy.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay. Well, let's do the deal.
So,
that would look nice on my wall.
you know, if you made me an offer around about the 190 mark, I might.
Yeah.
I might say yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'll
That's
give you.
pounds.
I'll give you 160 for cash.
175. And that's it. 175.
I'll give you 170 for that because I know who's going to buy this off me anyway.
All right. We'll have 170. Yeah.
Wallop.
Wallop.
Thank you, Chris. Put that on the website. $2,000.
So, having only paid 40 quid for this, my first sale is a definite success. I later found out that Paul made an even bigger profit of 220 quid, selling it on his website to an American for £390.
You reckon you get any punters?
Yeah. Busy, isn't it?
Yes, you've guessed it, I've been left to mind the shop. What I don't know is, as part of my steep learning curve, Paul and Kerry have set me up. The customer, unbeknown to me, is in fact a friend of Paul's, who does this sort of undercover customer training stuff for a number of blue chip companies. Right now, Muggins here is under the impression that she's interested in a Christmas card signed by Princess Diana, on sale for $2,000. I think I might be in way over my head.
So how do I know that's real?
It was bought from a person who received the Christmas card directly.
Do you know who?
Well, it's Beth and Ted, but
I also hadn't realised that there was going to be Kerry's own brand of post-match analysis.
Well, I wouldn't expect to pay that for it.
well, I mean, you know, Diana obviously is dead, and she's not going to be doing any more Christmas cards.
You just got away with one of the best lines I've ever heard. Selling, she's dead. Genius. If I could sell like that, I'd be really, really wealthy.
There is a possibility that we could, do some kind of a deal.
Well, two things. I'd be interested, but not at that price.
Yeah.
And I'd need some proof that it's authentic.
I don't seem to have got the key to the cabinet. Let me just. Yes, we're in. I would be prepared to guarantee the authenticity of it.
That's great. What I find interesting about you as a character is you have taken on the persona of the owner. You haven't just gone and worked in someone's shop. It's suddenly the big I. No, I would be prepared.
Are you the owner of the shop, or?
No, I'm I'm looking after the shop for Paul, the owner.
But you'd be prepared to guarantee me my money back if it wasn't authentic.
That's brilliant. She's just banged you to rights there, hasn't she? So you're not actually the owner, but you personally are prepared to guarantee that. Oh, I love it. She's playing with you now.
I'd offer you 1,000 for that.
Right, okay, 1,000. Well, I mean,
As far as I'd go.
She's got you floundering, and she's just gone in with a ridiculous offer. Nobody is going to come down that much to £1,000. So it's quite interesting. She's really now going for you and trying to really make you squirm. She's absolutely brilliant. She is absolutely brilliant.
I need to move the car. My last offer is 15. Can't go any higher than that. Done. I've got the cash here.
I could do it for 1,800. I'm afraid that'd have to be there.
15 I can do.
You can do 15.
Yeah. And I'm back to London, so I really can't
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to let it go at 15.
Well, okay.
Oh, we've got the details.
Okay, my honest opinion.
What?
My honest opinion. I really think you could do it.
I later found out that Paul would have taken 1,500 quid, especially in cash. Oh well, it's only money.